Do. I will turn this around, let you see this real quick. Awesome. So, who can tell me, and we did this in one of the associates, which was Jeremy, did it last time, or very well. Who can tell me what is our mission? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I can't see. Raise your hand. What's our mission?
To serve, delight, and engage our members to shop their way.
Awesome job. Listen, that's how we do it. So we're all the same at the same time?
To serve,
delight, and engage our members to shop their way.
Awesome. Listen, another thing why this is so important, because this is how customers are going to shop from now on. You can see it. People want their points. When you bring it up, if something is refunded, they want their points. We have special deals that's going on. They want their points. So that's why it's important that we all understand why this is important for customers and making sure they understand what the points mean, what's the value to them, and how they can shop their way, whether it's in the store or whether it's somewhere, out online, on their phone, on their pad. So, who has a story? What you got? You got a story for me?
I sure do.
She's so bubbly, right?
I would like to tell a story about somebody who owned it and made a wow member experience. Unfortunately, she's not here, but the other day, Diana took the initiative and went ahead and cleaned up my coffee pods and Keurig area. She went ahead, dusted, cleaned, organized, planogrammed without me even having to say anything. So this is what owning it and giving a wow member experience looks like to me.
And
so let's give a round of applause.
That's awesome. It may seem something that's kind of like a minnow, but that's for that associate. Diana's one of the associates that do a lot of different things for us. You may not know that, but she does some training for us when we have a new associate for us, when we need to put people on the register and help them out. And she's one of the associates that really goes out there and just do certain things. And the expectation is really, if it's your area, especially 10 feet, or if you have an area of responsibility, make it look nice. You have members coming in the building, they're looking at your store, you represent what your store is. If you're at the register and your register looks just like chaos, and some of our registers sometimes look like chaos, right? I know some of them do. Take your time, clean it up really quick, because it makes it easy for the MCAs to come pick up the stuff. It makes it easy for when the customer come over there, that if they leave something, they can easily pick that up. So let's not forget that, because that's so really, really, really important. So some of our key results: deliver wow experience, become the greatest integrator in retail, operational excellence, drive profitable sales, build a team of engaged associates who embrace change and technology. A couple of those things is really, really important to us, because right now we have a gap, and one of our gaps is really something that we struggle in. Who knows what we struggle in? We probably talk about this every single day, besides her, every single day, what we struggle in as a store and what we've been trying to achieve. Who can tell me what that is?
Attachments.
Attachments. Yes. What you got? Reese's? What you want? Reese's, Kit Kat?
That's good.
Reese's. Attachments. We struggle in attachments big time. And that's one of the things that we struggle in, that's part of our LBS, which is our low balance score. And that's our scorecard. And our scorecard is one of those things is where we're trying to affect each and every one of those. That determines what type of store we are. Meaning we can go from 700 to a top 100 store. And we did that barely. We last month, I think we wound up hitting 212 in the whole company. So give yourself a round of applause for that. That was an awesome job. 212, because we affected those things which was on the low balance score, on our scorecard. And as we continue, we want to make sure that we understand how important that is and why that is for us as each individuals, for our customers as well. So yesterday I told you we hit up our budget, but there's a few highlights in some departments that actually did a great job. So one of the departments that did a great job was HA, 51.8% in business, which is not bad. We also had another one, home mattresses at 118%. Awesome job there. We also had tools, 77% and 10% in lawn and garden pad.
Wow.
Cece's supposed to talk to your collar right now. I'm just saying.
I had a wonderful day off. That's all I can say.
That's what Pat wasn't involved, so let's take away our class. Then we had not a power, but we had a Land's End dip positive 26%. Which brings me to the next point, is where I want to give these out to them.
Just a BTW, Home Fashions, and Small Appliances also had positive sales gains yesterday.
They did. Give them a round of applause. I appreciate their efforts in doing that. So we had a members' feedback score that came back yesterday. We had 2 100s. Both came from Land's End.
What?
What? Give a nice welcome. We haven't been getting those in a while, so y'all listen. That's something where people say they're coming to the store and they're taking the time to actually fill those out. So what I want to do is I want to thank Land's End by giving them nice smileys for getting 100.
Thank you.
This is for you. Oh, sorry. This is for you. This is for you. And let's thank them for doing that because you know what? We haven't had 100s in a while. So let's make sure that. So I do have a focus recognition, but before I do a focus recognition, let's see, Land's 100. Some of the numbers did not come up as of yet. And we're still waiting for some of those numbers, but that's not a big deal. But we look at protection agreements, which is another gap for us. We are right now currently month to date minus 209, which is part of our attachments. Those are one of the reasons why sometimes our attachments are not where it needs to be. And a lot of that's through consultant sales. But you as an individual can help that by, whether you're in apparel or you're in Land's End, by making sure we go that extra mile. So what's an attachment in, who's in apparel? In apparel. So if I bring a dress up to the front, what's an attachment to that?
Belt, shoes, hosiery, undergarments.
Yes. Correct. So we got.
I shoes, the purses on a, buy like a matching purse.
Absolutely. So how much more money is that? A dress is what?
It adds up more sale and.
Give me a dress
On
price.
sale right now, we have the cheapest would be like $27.99.
And how much is accessory? Piece of accessories, how much?
You can find some for like $10 if you catch it on sale.
So something we can probably do, and we'll talk about this later, is making sure we actually put some stuff right there by it. Okay? And I got one more thing for us. I do have a focus recognition for an associate. And that associate, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I'll tell you at the end. Last month, this gentleman was among the best department in recap sales, which was in HA. So HA was actually one of the top locations, actually made our store #2 in the whole district. $72,000 in recap sales.
Just that one person?
No. For our department. That one person did $20,000.
Oh wow.
That person did $20,000. You know what that means? Some people are going to do $20,000 in sale coming into the store. So that was an awesome job, and that was Dennis. And this is what, learning and innovate look like to me. That's what it is. It's basically an associate really taking initiative when we can't get something for a customer, making sure we send a recap, making sure we send that information to them so the customer can go home and think about it, because most of our customers do, right? Most of our customers do think about it. And that's what happens. $20,000 in sales, that's a lot of commission. So listen, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We will be having, there's going to be a different meeting for the managers to kind of divvy up some of the goals for each and every one of you as individuals. But I do thank you for coming. Let's have an awesome day. First, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Members first!